Gracias por la vida. Gracias por mi esposo, por mis hijos. Gracias por mi trabajo. I was losing that special gift that God gives to women. People call it sixth sense, because I was trying so hard to push myself through the male crowd to be someone professionally. But after I met Christ, things have shifted in my favor. And it's not because I have a position of power, because that's not important to me anymore. But I feel very comfortable with the position of influence that I have now. And that to me is success.
Ha sido una persona que ha estado rodeada de amor y dando amor.
She's one of the greatest person I've ever met. And that's why she's my sounding board.
Una persona muy íntegra, muy profesional, muy ecuánime.
Karla Icaza is one of the most influential people in the Nicaraguan banking world. Her story starts at 14, when she was a refugee child without her family in the USA.
I remember saying that at 30, I wanted to be the president of a very important bank, not because of the money, not because of the power, but it was more because of the challenge. Okay, Karla, you want to get there? Now you start running there, because you're going to get there, but it's a race against myself. That is the building for the Superintendency of Banks. This is where I worked between 2000 and 2002 during the banking crisis.
During this banking crisis, Karla was just 30 years old. She and her team discovered severe malpractices. Despite threats to her and her family, she closed 4 out of 9 banks. Nicaragua owes her a lot, says former CEO of the central bank.
Si no se hubiera hecho ese trabajo, si Karla no hubiera jugado ese papel importante de apoyo al superintendente de banco, al ministro de Hacienda y al presidente del Banco Central, posiblemente las consecuencias hubieran sido muy difíciles para los ahorrantes, porque sus depósitos se hubieran desaparecido y hubiera habido posteriormente un problema de cesación de pagos internacionales.
Now she works at Promerica, a Central American regional banking group, including the biggest bank of Nicaragua, Banpro. Karla is one of the most important advisors to Mr. Ortiz, the patriarch of the Promerica group.
I think people in the organization, in Promerica Group, see me as someone who has Mr. Ortiz's trust, and that opens many doors for me. I take advantage of that without abusing it, just in order to make things happen.
That's exactly what Karla did for the Green Line, a loan to encourage environmental investments, co-designed by Banpro and the Dutch Development Bank, FMO.
When I first talked to FMO about the possibility of obtaining green fundings, I thought about Banpro for their experience and their presence in Nicaragua. And what I did immediately, I got FMO people together with Banpro people, and they started working on designing the line. Bueno, gracias por el tiempo. I have asked them now to give me a presentation, because I want to scale this to the other Banco Promericas in the group.
El que demanda los recursos y da risa. Ahora todo el mundo quiere que sus productos sean verdes. Entonces, no, pero yo quiero línea verde, yo quiero línea verde.
Banks have the power to influence a community. And I see how Banpro, being the largest banking institution in the country, is not only making money to make money, is doing business to influence authorities, influence people to do things differently.
During a visit to a coffee farm, Karla sees the effects of the Green Line.
Que otros cafetales meten sombras nuevas, sombras de especies que vos las introducís importadas. Entonces, para que a este señor le den certificación de Rainforest Align, Una de las condiciones es que parte de la sombra sean árboles nativos para que se preserve la especie.
¿Y cómo se activa esto? ¿Con combustible? Nada, solo con el agua. The Green Line financing he used to invest in a hydroelectric plant. Whatever else, it would be more expensive and it would be out of fuel, which is not very healthy for the environment. I'm really happy. I am really happy.
Because Mr. Ortiz is in Miami for business, Karla gives him the updates of the week during a conference call.
Y con el equipo técnico de Banpro, que me hicieron una presentación de lo que han hecho con esa línea verde.
According to Mr. Ortiz, Karla is very special to him.
Primero, mi absoluta confianza, porque no tiene ninguna búsqueda malicienta para encontrar problemas, sino que me ayuda a encontrar soluciones.
Besides business, they also share their personal matters.
Es que ya vinieron los 1000 ejemplares de mi libro.
Ah, fabuloso. Una maravilla. Una maravilla.
Last year, Karla was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to undergo heavy treatment. But she has, as she calls it, not wasted her pain.
I think one of the most important things that cancer did was it helped me accomplish a dream that I had to start writing books.
Karla is cured now. Because she wants to inspire other women who have breast cancer, she has decided to give the proceeds of her book to the Breast Cancer Clinic in Managua, which is founded by Mr. Ortiz and his family.
¿Cómo está, doña Gloria? Karla Icaza, mucho gusto. ¿Qué tal? Yo trabajo para el grupo Promerica, los dueños del Banpro, que son los dueños de los que hicieron esta fundación de la clínica. Y yo pasé por esto el año pasado. Mi quimo fue la última el 19 de agosto del año pasado. Well, at first, I'm touched. When, I guess it's too recent, the whole situation, and that's why I get so emotional with it. That is probably the most important thing I experienced through this situation. In my weakness, I received strength, and that's in His Word.
A loving mom, a hard worker mom, and I mean my go-to for any kind of advice in any area of my life.
She's a good wife, a good daughter-in-law, a good mother, and she's very efficient.
Es el amor de mi vida en términos de pareja, mi mejor amiga, porque siempre que he tenido algún problema o alguna situación, ella ha estado siempre presente, pues.
Recently, her last son left the house for school. Now Karla and her husband find the time to go on a weekend trip.
After my cancer experience, it's like you feel like you have a second chance of living. What I'm sure is that I'm here with a purpose, that I want to help other people every day of my life, the people who are around me. I think my mission in life is to change people's hearts.